Hello, colors. Welcome back to Viva Barca. Welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We start with Ferran Torres as Barca closed the doors on the forward's departure after strong start to pre-season. Incredible. We are going to be discussing on that as we progress. Secondly, talking about Bernardo Silva, as it has been reported that PSG have withdrawn interest in the 80 million rated Barca dream target, according to English sources. We are also going to be discussing on that. So guys, as we get right into it in much detail, please do ensure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. The imminent sale of Ousmane Dembele to Paris Saint-Germain is set to bring forth a myriad of changes to the Barcelona team ahead of the new season. The Catalans are already working on the possibility of bringing in a top quality attacker to replace the Frenchman at Camp Nou next season. In addition, Barcelona could end up keeping hold of Ferran Torres, according to a recent report from Sport. So let's talk about Ferran Torres enjoying a positive pre-season. The winger has been seen as an out of favor in the Barca squad for a long time now and was identified as one of the disposable first-team stars this summer, with club being open to his exit. But it appears the club have made a U-turn on their stance on Ferran Torres. The report from Sport suggests Dembele's sale to PSG could be a key factor. In addition, the former Manchester City star has enjoyed a positive start to the pre-season campaign. He notably scored a goal in Barcelona's recent 3-0 win over Real Madrid, following up on his strike against Arsenal. Torres' performance in pre-season have convinced Xavi, who is willing to keep hold of the attacker services for next season. So what does the future hold for Ferran Torres? If the Dembele transfer goes through, Ferran Torres could end up enjoying another chance to prove himself at Camp Nou. The 23-year-old has always maintained that he prefers playing on the right flank, and Dembele's exit could open the door for him. Plus, with him exhibiting good form in pre-season, Xavi could benefit from having him in the squad. With Vitor Roque not joining the team this summer, Ferran's ability to operate in a central role could be useful for Xavi as well. The former Man City forward can effectively act as an alternative for Robert Lewandowski before Vitor Roque eventually joins the team. Of course, Ferran Torres for most part of the season have been seen as an outcast, and I think quite rightly so, as the player's form have been going down the drain. And to be honest, it kind of shocked me, as this report says, Xavi wants to keep hold of Ferran Torres this season, and with Dembele's transfer saga to PSG playing a big role in such a decision. And honestly, I don't think it is a good decision. I mean, yes, it's true that pre-season you can judge certain performances, but we also have to look at the fact that this team is going through financial turmoil, right? And there are certain players that need to be sold. And definitely, there are players that can bring in some money to the coffers. For me, if I was in Laporta's shoes, we still try to facilitate transfers away from the club in order to ensure that there's space to register new signings as well. And why would Ferran Torres be kept? I still don't understand, because of two matches, because of the performance against Real. Honestly, I don't see it as the best of decisions. And if Franquisi will be leaving Barcelona as they are pushing him to go, then why would they be keeping Ferran Torres? It's what I still don't understand. Ferran Torres is true, he does not want to leave. He have said it in a couple of occasions that he wants to fight for his place. He doesn't care about what the media, about what people say about him, as he concentrates on how to improve next season to convince the coaching staff. And I think, yeah, so far he has been better than the whole of last season. And if that is the only game that Javi thinks you evaluate him to keep him, that makes no sense. It makes no sense. But let's see how it goes. Dembele's transfer saga is still making headlines till now, as PSG are still trying to get into the negotiation table with FC Barcelona to ensure that the transfer becomes a possibility. So it's still a long way to go, by the way. But the thing is, Barca are already preparing for life after Dembele, which I think it's very important for the club to do so, right? Of course, this reminds me quite a lot about the Neymar situation back in 2017, some 6 years ago, when Neymar left to PSG, which was a big disappointment to many fans out there. Of course, Neymar left to PSG for a whopping 222 million euros, still the highest transfer fee in the history of the sport. And of course, this reminds many Barca fans as well. Dembele becoming, who came because Neymar left, is now living in the same situation, in the same club, PSG. And of course, it is what it is. Barca just need to move on. If Neymar can leave Barca, what more of Ousmane Dembele? Life must move on. Then on to the next story of discussion. PSG have swooped in, late for Ousmane Dembele, and everything suggests the Barca attacker will soon move to the French capital. Shortly after speculations over Dembele's future exploded, it was suggested that Barca may finally go after Bernardo Silva, one of their dream targets in the market. Barca have received a major boost in their bid to sign Bernardo Silva. According to the Telegraph, it appears PSG have backed out of the race to sign the Man City star. The French champions were touted as the front-runner to sign Silva due to their finances, but the team has withdrawn from the pursuit, giving Barca the license to go all out after the Portuguese international. The Catalans have remained keen on signing Silva for a long time, with Xavi identifying him as the ideal man to reinforce the team's ranks in the interior midfield position. Silva himself has hinted at his desire to leave Etihad and embrace a new adventure elsewhere, and it has been reported that the 28-year-old dreams of a move to Barcelona. So the question now is, do Barca's finances add up? Barca have failed to sign Silva multiple times in the past due to their poor finances. What's different this summer? For starters, the club are expecting a revenue boost from the sale of Dembele. If they can earn a big fee for the Frenchman, the club would be in a position to go after the Portuguese international. Reports suggest Barca could end up earning between 40 and 50 million from Dembele's sale to PSG, which could free up 25 million euros in terms of the financial fair play margins. However, the biggest obstacle for Barca will be Manchester City. So guys, with that, we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, bye bye.